flies for sure. Losers quarters, our final match before we determine our top 4.
Speaking of fly,
Jmook versus Aura. We saw Aura get 3-0'd by Zayn in the winner's bracket. Jmook marching his way through after a win against Amsa. What are you thinking about this matchup that has never happened between these two players before?
I mean, first of all, incredibly impressive that Aura has made top 8 at a Super Major, let alone getting, top 6 at a Super Major as the 13th seed. Beating Mango, incredibly impressive stuff, especially as a Peach player. And the fact that, he is playing against, one of the best Sheik, Sheik players. I wouldn't say Sheik main because, both Fox and Sheik and Stiv, but playing against a top-level Sheik every week and being in practice with that as your opponent, playing at least 2 or 3 sets every week against, that's one of the matchups you've got to be primed for.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Jmook, of course, he's no ordinary Sheik. He's the first Sheik to win a Super Major. He's, he's fly.
He's fly. He's
him. So Jmook would be, Jmook is the favorite here, but he's lost a Trift before. He's had issues against Peach in the past.
Right.
So I wouldn't put it past Aura to be able to scratch out a win here.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing it. Of course, Aura has notched in his belt a win against the 2024 ranked number 2, the number 3 in the world, and he could get a win over number 5 in the world right now. 3 top 10 wins already, and it is April. Well, just about.
He's practicing.
Crazy.
He's warming up. Just the fact that the warm up is just down smashing over and over. It's just yeah. But it's just really nice to see because Aura posted a tweet about how he was trying to be going full-time Melee this year.
Right.
And in the last couple of months, having beaten Cody and Mango, having top 8 in a Super Major, 9th at another, it's really impressive. And as the first Oregon player to ever make top 8 at a Super Major, it's just, we're all rooting for him to succeed, especially with this crowd.
I mean, that's got to be super validating also, to be like, I'm going to do this for a bit and see what happens. And then look, I beat 2 of the top 5 players in the world. I have a shot to do a 3rd one right now. I mean, that's crazy to think about how quickly he was able to find immense success after doing something like that.
And you touched upon this earlier with the healthy mentality for the game. He had retired at one point and is playing again because he just enjoys the game and is happy playing.
Right.
I also find it really interesting that he tends to go to a character's bad stages or conventionally worse stages on game 1. He goes Stadium as a starter versus Foxes, and he's starting FD versus Sheik.
Yeah, that was a weird thing, having FD starters for this bracket. And I think the rationale is what, you lose and then you can get it out of the way, or you win, and that's a huge kind of mental boost going into the set.
Yeah, I think he also just likes the longer stages. He's able to play his game more efficiently.
But this is down throw fair, and that's going to be first stock going over to Jmook.
Okay. It seems that Aura was trying to float at a height a little bit above Sheik's head, and Jmook was able to mix up between forward tilt and a lot of these needle, forward tilt, fair, back air, and all 4 of them, whatever he picked, beat out any aerial Aura attempted to do at that float.
Right. You can definitely see it. One of the big things that I noticed when Aura beat Spark yesterday was how well, I had mentioned this before, he's playing out of the corner specifically, right? Aura is super comfortable just playing at this distance, waiting for Jmook to come into him. Of course, the pictures on the screen suggest that Aura kind of needs to be the one that moves first, though, which is the issue.
Yeah, it just seems that the float height that Aura has selected as his go-to, Jmook has 6 different ways of beating it and has done so for the last 2 minutes.
Okay.
Tried to fair the turn to get back, and that should be a down smash, rinse, and repeat, but pretty commanding lead from Jmook, I must say.
And again, this comfort of just holding down in the corner, finding the reversal opportunity was the name of the game for Aura yesterday, but it might not be working against Jmook.
Because Jmook is getting more punish off the ground, and now Aura, he's playing a little bit more grounded, and it's working in his favor.
Okay, can't quite get the re-grab, but
I respect it for trying.
Another down throw fair from Jmook will make this a 3 stock to 1 situation.
I really love that when he has the full needle charge, uses it as a deterrent to prevent Aura from approaching in the corner.
Right.
Because if you get dash tagged or grabbed in the corner, as Sheik, it can be pretty brutal getting back to stage.
Yeah, it's also a little awkward for just kind of like the float fares that he might want to try to aggress in with because it could mess up the L cancel timing. But
yeah, we haven't really seen too many of those fares, at least as approaches.
Right.
Since Jmook's been doing a lot of these quick aerials and forward tilts to try to deter, you know, Aura from aerialing him.
okay, not going to get a crazy Zane recovery, but we fall back to one stock apiece. Aura's brought this one back for sure.
Now he's got to find the big hit as Jmook prevents him getting back to stage.
Oh, he wanted to cross up.
And Jmook said no, absolutely not.
Wait, Aura jumped.
And that'll be it.
That's going to be it. That's game number 1.
Pretty anticlimactic end, all things considered, because that was a really, really spectacular game from both sides up till that very last interaction.
I think for Aura to be able to kind of like slowly inch back into a game like that with Peach, again, like you have to be incredibly disciplined first off, but like you have to make every single opening count. You really did to get it to last stock, but Jmook again, pretty simple to get that one across.
And we're going back. Wait, he counterpicked
back.
back. That's
Okay,
so
yeah.
interesting to me.
All right, well,
I mean, he did bring it back to last stock and took a bunch of stocks uncontested, but I also want to start seeing how, when he's been getting Jmook with the down tilts or like out of the corner, he goes for like, I think it's a hyper float up air, like instant hyper float up air, and it hasn't hit. And I want to see like what the punish is off of it, because I'm sure that he's doing it intentionally because there's some massive punish tree he's going to get on Jmook on the stage with it.
okay, I think Jmook wanted to jab there to try to intercept the float in, but accidentally picked up the turn up instead. That's a brutal angle, yeah, and the needles will
too.
catch.
I don't even think he needed them.
I don't think he needed them either.
Good call out on the full hop. And
Oh, wait,
no
awkward
way.
position,
That
okay.
actually helped him edge guard. No thread in the needle there.
Everybody catching turnips today. Going to result in a bit of a chain grab for Jmook, or at least just 2 re-grabs. Still maintaining it.
It just seems so hard to deal with Sheik's forward tilt as Peach because it's so safe and so difficult to whiff punish.
Okay, these are some of the low floats, but they were nairs to start off, at least just promote the knockdowns.
Great up tilt on Jmook's part, a nice anti-air to prevent Peach's landing.
Ooh, that's a huge catch.
Massive call out of Jmook going to ledge, but unfortunate.
Yeah, whenever Jmook can get that angle with the needles and force Aura to umbrella low, I mean, you're just going to lose out on those interactions, with the exception of what we saw just a moment ago.
The wave dash back grab. He's been getting such crafty grabs that this entire stock. Where he like made space for himself by dashing to the corner.
Okay, Aura's been doing that land in the corner down tilt. You talked about it just a couple seconds ago as well.
Great double jump on Jmook's part, but I mean, I like the idea of people like being crafty with their turn-up recoveries, but it's better than nothing, I suppose.
Really sneaky from Aura. Once again, look, these down tilts are getting him in trouble.
And also just Jmook ready to wave dash back and like give up a little bit of space, because punishing a whiffing Peach is significantly easier than punishing a whiffing Sheik.
Right. Okay, stacking on some percent. This is up air, yep.
Yeah, just waiting on the double jab, so patient.
Yeah, and we're in like an awkward range where Jmook doesn't have a ton of like connecting moves to get the KO, so you just have to get the aerial. He finds that back air. It's a 1 stock lead.
And again, like Aura's, most of these approaches, he pulls the turn up and then tries to do a float aerial, and Jmook just drifts back, fares it, and none of the aerials that Aura can use, they will hit, like in space perfectly.
Ooh, quick 2-piece. Next one on the up air will find the KO. That turnaround there was incredibly fast. Forced to parasol as well.
Staying on the ledge for just a little bit too long, and same thing on the other side. These wave dash backs, he's gotten the same, like, Aura lands on stage after a ledge situation, wave dash back, gets the grab. And
he's caught the timing very well at this point, right? Like, especially when it's land, wait for a beat, go for the down tilt, and then Jmook's like, all right, wave dash back, I'm just going to find my opening, and then it's just down throw.
Even if he's wrong, it's just so safe.
Yeah.
And that'll get him another game.
2-0. An interesting counter pick that we got to see from Aura going back to FD. I wonder where we're going to change the scenery, if that.
I think Aura is a man of conviction. I'm feeling another FD pick, but we'll see. Fountain of Dreams. I thought it would be.
I'm still confused about this too.
Because I thought it would be Dreamland if not FD. But it's working out pretty well for him here. Less space.
Maybe a fact-finding mission, but I mean, you have a very short runway to be able to learn more about some of the stage counter picks for this.
Oh no. Okay, okay. A pretty commanding stock, and Aura's on the board.
Yep.
Dream turnip in hand too.
Okay, that pressure.
But
Somehow Jmook gets a
counter
grab out of that. That's crazy.
And now Aura can afford to play this aerial trade game because, you know, tit for tat when you're up a stock as Peach, beautiful, you know?
I still think the down tilt timing is a little bit problematic right now because Jmook's very much clued into it. He's getting huge punishes off of it. Again, if he goes for a whiff here and he gets a fair, then that's just 3 stocks apiece. But
yeah, I think he just thinks that, like the EV of landing those down tilts is grand. But again, you're right. I don't think Jmook's been hit by it.
He's
like
not
in the last 5 minutes or so. That was so instant, the teeter drop.
Okay, good pullback from Jmook to not get wrapped up by the hold down there.
Oh, did he just slide off and land back on the platform? That was wild. So wonky.
Okay.
No arms attack.
Resets it off stage as well. He nared the turn up. Yep.
Oh!
Okay, let's see it. Come on. It was close.
Is that just the theme of the day? Just weird turn up recoveries? Because I'm all for it.
Hey, when there's a Peach in top 8, sometimes you gotta get creative.
True. His ledge trapping has been phenomenal this entire set. Like, it feels like every time Aura has grabbed the ledge, he has been punished immediately.
Top jump. Nope. Wow, look at this. Platform kind of got in the mix there, but didn't really matter.
Jmook was ready.
Jmook was ready.
And now Aura was trying to catch Jmook jumping out of shield, and okay, wait a second. He waited out the needles too. So smart on Aura's part. And
super smart. Okay.
The turnip actually going in Aura's favor this time around.
This time for sure. Oh, traded back here would have been actually just stock for Aura. Yeah. Either way. Once again, yeah. Every time you see the Nair and the magnifying glass, you kind of have a feeling it's coming, right?
No turnip necessary.
Yeah. That's the other thing, though. I mean, Aura's kind of giving Jmook some of these opportunities by just launching the turnip out there.
Yeah, especially the larger, like the higher damage ones. Oh my, wait a second, 70% off rip? This could be a stock even if he cleans up the edge guard.
Yeah, and of course you flow through. Stitch comes through. You're not nairing that one today. Aura with a bit of a pop-off.
And we're on the board.
Gets one on the board.
He was telling us, he actually told us before the block that he had a premonition of getting 60'd in top 8. And he's on the board now.
All right, let's go.
So, shout-outs.
I'm with it. Aura with 1. A strange start going FD and then coming back, but we still get one regardless. Now it's Jmook's double counter pick here if we're going to go to 5 games.
And we're going Yoshi's. Makes sense, but it's actually pretty similar in scale to Fountain. So I feel like this could be decent for Aura too.
Yeah, let's see what happens, because I mean, Aura really busted the game wide open on the FOD pick.
The punish game off of platforms and the turnips. Oh my lord.
Oh,
he's still going?
That was so sick.
And re-grabbing the ledge so quickly too. He just really did not like the Shy Guy.
Wants nothing to do with it.
He gave up the stock and the combo just to kill that Shy Guy.
He really did, and also that up smash strong hit was 80% after hit for the KO.
Yeah.
Insane.
Oh, great air dodge to get back to stage. Or like very, very hard calling out an air dodge to ledge.
Wow, I like that he waited and went for Nair to get the strong hit to secure that stock. Good stuff from Aura, keeping this one close.
And the down tilt into buffer roll away. It just feels like the down tilts haven't been working out at all.
Yeah, not to mention, especially on Yoshi's big fair from Jmook, the needles.
Like
the needles KO'd?
Insane. insane. Maybe he was like SDIing them out or drifted out or something, but that's wild. I very rarely see that.
Yeah.
Oh, huge?
Yeah, but Randall's in the mix.
He didn't even go for it.
Okay, taking our time here. Was gonna say also the weird lip of Yoshi's story makes some of these down tilt kind of like get off me options a little worse, right? Like Jmook doesn't really even need to fully be clued into it now. He's just waiting.
He's just sitting there. He doesn't need to move. So many recovery options, all for naught.
Yeah. Okay, the crowd wants Aura to make this run. They want a game 5. Nice fastball to get around that. That was good.
And I think Jmook was expecting a down tilt, and he just dash attacked right in, because at 0, that's so unsafe.
Oh, wait, Aura held heavy down to get that tech.
Huge
Still
downer
surviving on the stock.
Okay. He looked like he was going to wave dash back to ledge.
Yeah, super ambiguous. Okay, forward air, was that a slapdash waiting to happen, or did he actually want the aerial? I'm not sure.
I think he wanted the aerial. That's my guess. Oh, that's huge. The double fair into the grab.
Oh my god.
These downers have been doing so much for a Jmook too.
And he's reaching. Aura's reaching on last stock.
Now Jmook is just waiting, trying to whiff punish anything Aura throws out that's unsafe. It's only a matter of time. Gets the forwarder. Not going to kill quite yet, but any strong aerial, it'll be curtains. And that is it. Jmook with the 3-1 victory, sending Aura back to the Pacific Northwest.
That's right. Highest placement ever for a Pacific Northwest player as well. You said
well, at least for Oregon.
First Oregon player.
Like Silent Wolf, you know.
That's true.
But
hey, give it up for Aura getting a 5th place at Battle of BC7. Love to see it, but Jmook is going to be the one advancing here in this bracket.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, really impressive stuff like you were saying before. I'm sure this is going to be the first of many top 8s for Aura. It's really nice seeing like the I mean, not like Vancouver is, you know, Washington and Oregon, but like the in-region players, you know, getting their flowers at the events. You know, it's just really wholesome to see.
Yeah, Aura is a very, very cool person to talk to as well. I had a lot of respect. I remember there was a block we did at Eggdog where sat down and just kind of like dumped as much Peach information as possible on us, and I was like, this is great. You tell us so much about this matchup, but unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be further than 5th place today, but great showing from Aura in his first ever top 8.
I mean, he beat Mango yesterday, too.
Right.
So, you know, really impressive stuff. Mango and Spark.
Mango and Spark, yeah. With that, though, I mean, we're taking a look at some of our replays here. Our top 4 is locked in. Zane and Cody Schwab, the epic rematch that we have all been waiting for between Ranks 1 and Rank 2 will be happening on the winner's side.
And then a rematch between Hungrybox and Jmook in losers, because in winner's side, Hungrybox 3-0'd Jmook pretty decisively and sent him to losers. And that was the first time HBox had beaten Jmook in quite a while.
Right.
Like, Jmook was one of HBox's demons in 2024, and showing that he could 3-0 him, like, pretty good sign for the HBox fans of the world.
Love to see it. You love to see it. And it's going to be a crazy top 4. I'm super excited for it, man. I mean,